This is so cool. So today is Christmas Eve, and so we're last minute Christmas shopping. How can I take this across the world? I don't think it's gonna fit in my bag. Okay, so background on me. So I majored in political science in college. It absolutely fascinated me. So when coming out here, I'm gonna ask political questions. I wanna understand why things work the way they do. So here's the scoop on Malaysia.
If I dump like a whole handful of change.
There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Is there anything else we needed from here?
Yes, but you can't be with me.
Fine. So another thing we have to do today is we have to get bus tickets to KL. That's where we're meeting everybody else, so we can fly out of Malaysia and into the Philippines. So some historical contextual context on Malaysia. One, Malaysia and Indonesia make up a little strait, right? To which the Arab Muslim nations, when they were in their peak, would use as a trading route to get stuff to China. So because of that, you see that a lot of the rulers in that era converted to Islam because they were marrying Arab princesses. Come on, Princess Jasmine, we know why they did that. Let's be real.
Fun facts from Caleb.
So that's how you see the Islamic reach go into this part of Asia. Second fun fact about Malaysia is that it was once a British colony. In fact, it didn't get its independence till after World War II. So you see a lot of British influence included in the government. Malaysia has a Westminster parliamentary system that sets up a democracy for the Malaysian people.
I seriously love your fun facts. Yes.
Third fun fact is that Malaysia is very multicultural. There are 3 major cultures in Malaysia. The first being Malay. Written into their constitution, must be Muslim. Muslim equals Malay. There's no difference between religion and ethnicity here. In fact, it's even written to their identification card. And they have top priority over everything, being that over 70% of the population is Malay. The second is Chinese, who came down. What did it say? Okay, that was confusing. This language barrier thing is really hard. Okay, now we need to go to the mall. The second is the Chinese. They came with the British. It's also written into the constitution there that anybody who's not Malay is a second-class citizen. The problem with that is that the Chinese were so industrious and focused on education so much that they've pretty much taken over the economy of Malaysia, even though only 20% of the population is Chinese. Third ethnic group is the Indians, who also came with the British but weren't quite as industrious as the Chinese, so they make up like a third-class tier system in Malaysia. One of the biggest things that strikes me about Malaysia is the blatant segregation. It actually pisses me off a lot because you see it pop up in all sorts of conversation whenever we talk to people. The moment the aircon hits. Ooh. Wait, no, stop. Bob's Burgers? Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'll see you later. So we had a mission here when we came to Kota Baru to try to connect with different churches so that AIM could possibly send them missionaries later. And we found just about every church there was in the area. And we heard the same 2 things from every church. It didn't matter whether it had a large congregation or a small congregation, we heard the same 2 things. One, they explained the government to us over and over and over again. How it is in an Islamic controlled state, how they cannot reach out to Malays, how there is less than 1% of Christians in this state. Second thing we heard a lot of is go to the east, go to the south. Those are places where they could actually use help. You can find more contact. It's like they didn't get the actual goal of what we were doing. They would constantly push us away. What's up, what's up?
Do you have a key?
Nope.
Here. Oh, you're just stopping by?
Yeah. All right, I gotta go back to the mall now. Oh, look at our stockings. I'm Spider-Man, right there. Okay, need to go. Come back, wait, it's gonna be funny. Oh, sheep. You see, the thing I don't like about segregation is how it slowly manifests into the subconscious of the culture around it. It all of a sudden creates a dualistic us versus them mentality. And when you have an us versus them mentality, it doesn't allow you to humanize an individual. It dehumanizes. It says, those are the Malays, those are the Chinese, those are the Muslims, those are the Christians. In my own life, I have found that diversity, however hard it may be, is extremely beneficial because it allows me to see from another person's perspective. I can now empathize with their pain and understand where they're coming from because I'm forced to listen to them. And deep down, we're all human here. We all have the same issue. We all have the same wants and desires. And everybody just wants to be acknowledged and heard and felt and seen. And when we have segregation like this, it inhibits us from understanding and feeling and relating to that human side of who we are. That's my personal spiel about it. That's my soapbox. Brooke every year has said multiple times that she gets a Hot Wheel in her stocking. So I'm gonna get her a Hot Wheel. I just don't know which one to get. Should I get the Gotta Go toilet one? Oh, should I get the roller toaster? This one doesn't look that bad. The 68 Plymouth Barracuda. It's got some style to it. Alright, that takes care of Brooke. Okay, so Nano has this giant journal. It's actually not a journal, it's a notebook, but he makes it a journal because he writes journalist stuff in there. By the way, journaling is important. I want to get him something small, a little more compact. Let's try this one, that looks good. Looks big enough. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. I think that works. See, now it feels like Christmas. It's not Christmas unless you're shopping on Christmas Eve. Oh yeah, well these are golden. Well, actually they're purple. Okay, so I almost broke the bank there. What is going on here? Seriously, sheep, where are your shepherds? No, now you're just gonna go into the road. Now this is just uncomfortable. Here's the funny part. The funny part is I haven't seen any sheep until today. And now I've seen more sheep than I can count. Can you count how many sheep there are? Please let me know. Comments below. What? Hey bud. Wait for me, guys! Okay, this is just getting ridiculous now. Hello, how are y'all doing today? This is what happens when you don't have a shepherd. You get flocks of sheep just everywhere. What is going on today? Is there a metaphor I'm not getting here? Sorry about all that from earlier. That's a part of me that I've come to grow and love, the political, theoretical, observant type. And I just had to get that off my chest. It was sitting really deep in there and I had to get it out. Hopefully I translated it well. Hopefully y'all understand. If you want to see me keep doing that for every country I'm in, so you guys can get a little sneak peek, little tidbits of what each country is like in that way, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You could even subscribe if you wanted to. That way you would get notices every time I post a video. I need to figure out how to wrap these presents. Oh, okay, time to wrap some presents. Now, traditionally, I'm not very good at wrapping anyways, but given the circumstances, my expectations are really low for this. Well, I have to cover this up somehow. By the way, this is a practical world race gift, toothpaste. This is so conspicuous, no one knows what this is. Just for good measure, I will mummify it in tape. Awesome, well that's a wrap on wrapping presents. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully I'll record when they open them. I really don't know when we're opening presents yet. Probably after Santa gets here. All right, rock and roll, I'll see you later.